Hello students, good morning. Now in your today's chapter, in your previous lecture, I have explained you about your classification of your multimedia. Okay, and the classification of multimedia can be divided into two parts. This is a revision. Already I have explained in your previous video. Okay, now classification of multimedia can be divided into two parts. That is your interactive and non-interactive. In your interactive multimedia, I have given you example of online classes. That is your the way of interaction between both the sender and the receiver. That means sender of the message is delivered by me, okay, and receiver is you guys, those who are receiving the message. That is your online classroom or the classroom. That means what happens whenever if the user is having any kind of if the user want to know more, or they can say it again. In that particular case, it can be known as your interactive multimedia. And non-interactive multimedia means what happens, it the video, that means your offline videos which you see in your YouTube or any other channel, that is known as your non-interactive multimedia. Okay, that means if the students is having any kind of doubt, that means you won't be able to just raise your hands just like in your classroom, and you won't be able to ask such doubts. This is your non-interactive multimedia, and the best example of your non-interactive multimedia is about your TV live news. As you know that whenever if you want to skip any live channels or the live updates, we won't be able to skip it. If by it in case if we are already skipped the such things, we won't be able to regain such things. This is known as your non-interactive multimedia. Okay, now before that we learn about your components of your multimedia. Components of multimedia can be divided into five. The first one is your text, second audio, third video, fourth graphics, and fifth one is your animation. These are your two topics which we learned in your previous in your last week. Okay, now for today's topic is about your usage of multimedia. That means usage of multimedia in which all areas. The first thing, usage of multimedia, the first thing is in your education and training purpose. Education and in training purpose means the best example, this our live classroom. This is the best example uh, uh, of your multimedia. That means what happens here I am using my text. Okay, you can see in my component. That means if I am writing here this things I have written right now. Okay, see, this is your text has been used. Audio, okay, I am using my headphone just to get clear audio. Then video, where the video means you guys, you will be watching this video. Okay, this is your multimedia in your education purpose. Another next is in your training purpose. Training purpose means how, as you know that doctors or your mechanical engineers, how they used to work certain machines. That means they have to show machine working. For mechanical engineers, they will be training to the particular students that how a machine works. Now it is not possible to live show a live demo. So what happens if the students will be sitting around 50 to 100 students are there in a classroom. If a professor wants to give an explanation of your working of an uh, engine, what he will do, he will be showing a live video in the particular classroom. So what happens, it can be visible to 100 students. Okay, you will be saying that yeah, this can be shown in your normal live video also. That means live session. If the professor is showing in a live session, what happens, engine size will be this one. Okay, whether it's a car, or if it is a car, it will be bigger one. If the two-wheeler, it will be a smaller one. Okay, so the clarity, that means the visibility will be less. That means only less people will be able to view it. Whether the as I told you, 100 people can view in a projector. Okay, in live video. But whereas in a live session, what happens, live session means face to face. If a professor comes, brings an engine and shows it in a classroom or in a workplace, so what happens, only maximum 10 to 20 students can view it in a properly. Okay, in a proper way. So what happens, we will be using a live, that is your projector. In the same way also online classes also, while taking a class, just imagine in education purpose, while using a classroom, maximum how many students we used to say you used to sit? Maximum 70, not more than 70, because our class, the more than 70, if the students are sitting, the classroom will be a congested one, okay, and you won't be able to get a space for sitting more students. So what happens, maximum 70 students are sitting in a live session, okay, but whereas in an online session, what happens, do you think only 70 students can participate? No, 200 students can also participate in a live videos, okay, live classroom. Or if I am uploading it on YouTube, this video will be uploaded in a YouTube. So what happens, it not only depends on 20, 200 or 2000, it can go to 10,000 also, 1 lakh also, because many students can view it. This is the best example of your multimedia in education and training purpose. Okay, this is the first thing where the heading is about your usage of multimedia. Okay, and the first one is your education and training purpose. See, and now this all I have already explained. Again, I'm sure we'll be explaining it. Some of the uses of multimedia in education, that is your recording or broadcasting lectures. This is the best example. What I am doing, we teachers, we are recording it and broadcasting lectures in the, and the broadcasting medium is your YouTube. Okay, using video conferencing, we can hear experts speaking from distance location. Nowadays, due to corona, we all teachers are sitting in a home. Okay, you are also sitting at home. Okay, so what we are doing, we are directly doing video conferencing, which is known as your online classes, demonstrating surgeries or technical other technicals. Okay, that means, as you know that while performing a surgery, okay, while performing a surgery, you have seen that they will be keeping a camera. Okay, they will be attaching a camera which is a macro, which is known as a macro lens, and this macro lens, what happens, this will be showing small objects in a bigger one. That means if the object is a small thing, still in your camera, that means in your desktop or in your TV, it will be showing a bigger one size, in a big size. So what happens, doctor can easily view it and they can perform it, and others also, those who are standing along with the doctors, that is the nurses, they can also view it in a proper way. Okay, the next point is about your record students performance to enable feedback. That means, as you know that nowadays, after your feedback is coming through your personal messages, that means if you are not able to get any topic, okay, if you're not able to understand certain topic, you are messaging it in a personal message. Okay, this is your feedback also. Okay, this is the best example of your what usage of multimedia in education and training purpose. Okay, next is your advertisements. Advertisements, as you know that multimedia, but this advertisement, suppose if I'm taking I hope internet will be working in a proper way, because due to such weather climate, we are not getting a proper internet. It is already a slow. It is taking lot of time. Sorry, due to internet issue, I won't be able to show this thing in a live thing. Okay, now I can explain it in a here only. Advertisement means what happens, as you have seen that in YouTube, many ads are coming in between. Okay, many ads means 5 seconds ads. That means only till 5 seconds you have to watch it. That can be any kind of ad. That means about any kind of commodity or any kind of products ad you can see. Okay, such ads, as you know that components of multimedia, as I told you, components, how many components are there? 5 things are there. Okay, 5 components are there for text, audio, video, graphics and animation. That means if you are seeing an ad in your TV or in a YouTube, anywhere, if you're seeing watching an ad, that means they will be you will be able to hear it. That means audio is also there, you can view it, that is your video is also there. Okay, text is also there. That means what kind of advertisement they are showing it. They will be giving a heading. Okay, such many text will be also there. Graphics also there. Animations always. If it is a cartoon way, or automatically they will be showing in an animated way. Okay, such are the best example of your advertisement. And as you know that for many kinds of uh, healthy drinks, that means your Bonvita or Horlicks, such type of drinks they will be showing in a cartoon way, that means your animated way. Why? Because the another best example is with chocolates. Okay, okay, the advertisement company, what they used to do, they want the customer to attract. So Bonvita, Horlicks, any or many kinds of chocolates. Okay, what they will be doing, as you know, as they know that the main customers will be the students or childrens. Okay, the small kids. So what they do, they will be keeping an animated maximum, they will be keeping that advertisement short and simple way, so that small children will be getting attracted by watching that, and they tends to ask the parents that they want such things. Okay, this is the best example of your multimedia in advertisement. Okay, another best example I can say that for your advertisement, Vodafone. As you know that in Vodafone Zuzu, that means a cartoon was animated. Let me check. You internet is working or not? Sorry, students, the internet is not working in a proper way. I hope you have seen this video, Zuzu video. Sorry, students, I won't be able to show it, but I hope you got the concept. What I'm trying to say. See, these Zuzu characters, what they do, they during that time, that means around 5 to 10 years before the Vodafone, what they do, they used to give the advertisement in the form of animated series. That means that this cartoon series was there, so people were attracted by you watching this. Okay, then after they came to another ad. Okay, this was the best example of multimedia in the field of advertisement. Now next is about your entertainment. Entertainment, as you know, the best example is your animated or VFX movies, and the best example is your Iron Man, Avengers. Okay, all the Avengers series. That means they are using certain special effects. Okay, by using the special effects, they are giving more thrilling scenes. Okay, this is the best example. And another best example is about your, but in your Bollywood, that is your Krish movie. Okay, such movies are there. That means we know that certain scenes is not in a real one. As you know that now people won't be able to jump from 10th floor. 10th floor, a person can't be jump from 10th floor to ground floor. It is not possible. But in movie it is possible. From Himalaya mountain also person can jump to ground. Because why? Actually they are not jumping in, doing in such a way. They will be using VFX. Okay, that is your best example by using the graphic designing. Okay, VFX, that is your visual effects. And best example is your Iron Man movies. You have seen the skull, and Iron Man is flying in the sky. Do you think really a person can fly in the sky? Not possible. Okay, special powers. And that is, superheroes getting special power. By using the power they can jump in any way. That means it is not possible in a real world, but it is possible in an imaginary world, and this is only possible by using the graphics, that is your VFX effect. Okay, and this is the best example of your multimedia in entertainment area. Okay, now next is your journalism. Okay, journalism means, as you know, that in magazines, newspapers, this is the best example of your journalism. Another best example is your e-newspaper, that is your electronic newspaper. As you know that one, first of all we will talking about the magazines and newspaper. That means in journalism also, people you have seen in your news that your news reporter will be showing weather forecasting, and during while saying the weather forecasting, in the background they will be showing the what, they will be showing weather. That means a cloudy scenes will be there. Okay, if sunset scene, rising scene, sun rising scene, such scenes will be seen in your background where of the news reporter. Okay, do you think really a sun is in back of that particular news reporter? No, it is not possible to get a sun back to that particular person. What they use, you will be using many animated videos, graphics, or many other videos just to get that particular thing in a attractive way. Okay, this is the best example of your multimedia in terms of magazines and news. And magazines also, many animated pictures will be there, many graphical pictures will be there. That means a person will be standing in on bridge also, or a person will be standing in a volcano eruption areas. That means actually a person can't be standing, won't be able to stand, still they will be showing just for an attractive purpose. Okay, this is the best example of your multimedia in terms of journalism. Now second topic in that particular journalism, the next topic is about your e-newspaper and e-magazines, which is available online. That means e-newspaper means, just imagine at home you will be receiving a newspaper. Okay, no issue. But if you are in a tour, or if you are going in a picnic, what happens, you won't be able to get that newspaper over there if I am going to somewhere else. Okay, that the particular newspaper which is coming my home, that newspaper person won't be coming to that particular area to give me that newspaper. No, what he will be doing, he will be keeping that newspaper at my home only, throwing at my home only. So it is not possible to read the news. So what we today's technology, what happens, that particular newspaper can be get in your online, and that online newspaper is known as your e-newspaper, that is your electronic newspaper. And the same concept goes for your magazine also. Whatever magazine we are getting in a physical way, that particular magazine will be available in your as a PDF way, which is known as your e-magazine, or it is also known as your electronic magazine. Okay, today's topic we learn that is your usage of multimedia in areas, certain areas. The first one is your education and training purpose. Second is about your advertisement. Third is about your third is about your entertainment, and fourth one is your journalism. Okay, the four things we learn, that is your usage of your multimedia in terms of certain areas. Okay, I hope you all understood today's topic. Thank you, students.